All right, everyone, welcome back to Midwestdbs. It has been a long while, but you've seen this man before. He always plays very original decks. They're always tier 3. So, what are we playing tonight? Or, I mean, you are playing it tonight, but what did you play?
So I won a case of the premium packs with Gogeta Zeno. So Gogeta Zeno, on swing, it takes life and draws a card, and whenever you activate Union Fusion, you draw a card. And then he awakens at 4 or less. Untap 1, draw 1. On the back, it swings and draws, and then whenever you Union Fusion, you draw a card. It's the same as the front. But you get an activate main of take a life, and you can give 2 1-drops 10k.
And where did you get that metal card?
TCG Metals.
Okay, yeah, that looks really sweet.
It's great, I like it.
Yep.
So let's get into it. So we play 4, the generic good one. Double Strike, everyone knows what this card does.
It's amazing.
It's insane.
Double Strike Warps card. All for 1 energy.
We play for the blocker. Removes a 4 or less, ignoring barrier. Doesn't come up as much as it used to, but it's a fusion target because you want to Union Fusion every turn to draw a card.
Okay.
And then on your awaken turn, you want to Union Fusion twice.
Okay, yeah.
So you Union Fusion once to draw, and then you awaken, Union Fusion again, you get to draw again because you're on the awaken side.
And then just beat face.
Oh yeah, it does.
I thought this one was bad, but that's because I never played Gogeta Zeno. This is like one of the best ones. So you Union Fusion for 1, and you can pay 1 black, send him to the bottom of your deck. They play 2 1-drops from your deck or warp, from your drop or warp.
Okay.
And it's like kill turn. It's like 2 extra swings.
Because you play the 1-drops just to go into more Union Fusions, right?
Yeah. Play this guy.
How did the errata affect you last week?
It didn't. I played him as the 1 on the board, and he stuck around forever. And he just chipped away at my opponent's hand if they wanted to interact.
Yeah.
Would it be great to have more than 1 in play? Probably, but it wasn't like...
Super combo?
Nope.
Nope. Not
This
super
is
combo.
Catastrophic Premonition. If your opponent adds cards from deck to hand with a non-leader skill, he gets plus 10k until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
So if your opponent super combos, most importantly, if your opponent super combos on the game-winning swing on this guy, they give him that 10k.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
And when you crack your when you crack Marvelous Might, you go get him because you take a life with your leader. He's 15k base double strike. This is where it gets a little weird. So I play 2 of this Vegeta.
Yeah.
And 2 of this Vegeta.
Yeah.
So this is like the silver bullety Vegeta. If your opponent stands in energy with a non-awaken ability, they have to warp a card. And he's not unique. And then this one, I play this one because when you go for that kill turn, he's just the better option because he's critical. And you take a life with this guy when he swings to give him more power. If your opponent plays a card greater than their current energy, he gets 10k. So if you crack it and they go like charismatic villain, they give him 10k.
Okay. Nice.
And then you take a life with your leader and you 25k base crit. So just like more pressure. And the other one just doesn't matter as much.
Yeah.
I guess.
There's people that play Soul Striker around here. So you got
Super combo.
Yep.
It's the best one. It's 5k.
And it's fusion target.
It's
It's even better in this style of deck.
expensive for a reason. Promo. Whenever you can send it from your warp to the bottom of your deck, and if you do, you can play a Unison with a no specified cost with 1 marker from your hand or warp.
Okay.
And the Unison I play is this one. This is the right one.
Mirror.
I don't think that the Pycon it's even close.
Okay.
This unbricks you. So what you run into a lot with this deck is like if you don't hit, you do warp the top 5.
I forget exactly what he does too.
You warp the top 5 with your leader a couple of times, and if you don't hit Gokus or if all the Gokus are in your hand, his +1 is warp 1 card from your hand and draw a card.
Okay.
So it's just it unbricks you.
Yep. To compete your fusion targets in the warp when you need one
And also unbricking you. Yep. The other one's banned.
Draw 2 warp 1.
Yeah, the other one's banned.
Which
the
one?
Trunks that goes back from your.
Oh yeah.
He's banned.
The other one.
So we're playing this one, and this comes up a lot.
Still good.
It just helps. The only thing I would change is I would do 1-in-1
Yep.
because not a lot of people at our locals go wide. So all day, this was just another 25k swing. So why not make it dual attack?
Yeah. So this is basically a 25k swing, like removing a battle card.
Yeah, or two maybe. I think I played it one time and hit a couple of things, but overall, there's too much going tall. Right, so the big difference between my list and what a lot of other people play is this is the only 30k I play. And I play it as a utility card, not as a fusion target. But I feel like producing Overwhelm 6 in this deck is like not always super easy.
It's still free 30k and you get a card back.
Yep, and you get a card back, and that's the big one. What I think really helps Blackout a lot is this. This is insane. Blocker negate.
Yep.
Take a life when you're at 5. You get to awaken, and it's a block. It makes a blocker, and it's a free negate. I like playing cards for free. That's why
It's good.
That's why we're playing black decks, right? Playing all
Very
my
little
cards
energy
for free
investment.
or almost free. Kind negate.
Still great card. So.
Yeah, negate. It goes to 1 in this deck on turn 1 because you warp the top 5 cards of your deck, so you have at least 3 in your warp all the time. And then it negates and warps a battle card. Important note, it doesn't have to warp the battle card attacking it.
Yeah.
So you can target anything.
Yep.
So they swing, you negate the attack and warp whatever.
Something else.
Yeah.
Could be another card they plan on swinging with that turn.
Yep. Or, yeah. Because a lot of people like to swing with their leader.
I don't know. Someone was asking for it.
No.
All right. I thought this card was sideboard only.
No.
I didn't think this card was
Main
good.
deck. Should be main
But
deck.
it stops Topo, Heroic Prospect,
Stops all the when you're trying to game someone.
Riposte,
Yeah.
like, and more importantly,
Yep.
it hits that.
Yep.
They still get the counterattack skill where I don't get to attack with battle cards anymore, which is fine. Because it's all on the counterattack skill, not when she comes in. But that's just 40k swing they don't get to use on the crackback. And a lot of people, yeah. And then,
We're doing sideboard.
I do have a sideboard.
Okay, let's go ahead and see. Let's go and see what you.
This card's awful. I hate this card.
I like that card.
I think it's good against the Jacks. That's pretty much it.
King Piccolo.
Yeah, if we ever see it again, which
Well,
hopefully,
we might.
Hopefully.
We
We
might.
want to build that really bad. So,
Yeah.
but overall, this is a. There's no better cards, but I don't like it. Because everything that people play that you're like, I can hit with that is over 15k.
How tall did you say they were?
So,
There is no giant.
the mirror,
Petrification. Wonkers.
the mirror,
No,
or Sin Shinron mainly. Because Sin Shinron swings with their leader, you go Petrification, negate your 9-drop skills, kill you.
Yeah.
And
It's a great card.
It's a negate in general, but it's
great card.
mainly in here for like other thwarting decks.
Yeah.
Listen, that was go. I thought of that on the fly.
For decks that are trying to go
Yeah,
wide.
go wide.
The Black Nimbus.
This is where it gets kind of interesting. So I play 2 Power Bursts
Okay.
on my side with 2 of the Vegeta.
Yeah, just
So
bring that up to 4.
Well, so
and then
gets Soul
matchups you need
Striker.
it. Yeah.
And then this also gets back Goku and Vegeta, who are good in that matchup. So you do the thing, and then if they kill a Goku or Vegeta, you get it back with Power Burst, and you can establish it again if the game goes long. But the Soul Striker player I played drew really, really bad and just died on turn 3, so it didn't come up.
I think I know who that is.
Max power,
Still great.
which is good.
Negate.
Yeah.
Also can just get rid of a big body
Senshin
that doesn't have barrier.
stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, like
For the time when it goes long, right?
green.
Yeah. Because they have no answer.
Yeah, green decks, they have spot removal for my regular win conditions, but
So they could get
none
you
of
to,
their cards
They
hit
could
this.
get you to turn 4 and then you just drop this.
Yeah, none of their cards hit this.
Yeah.
Like,
There's just value. Well, that's it. So we got this really good looking leader. I've never seen this metal leader before. Let's get one more look. Pretty nice. This is Jimbo. He played this, was it last week?
last week. Because I won the week before with Zeno Goku playing almost all the same cards.
And that's hilarious. Yeah. So once again, everyone, thanks and bye.